All right, guys. Good morning. Welcome back here. We are still experiencing lag. That's just the case right now with our internet service provider. They're having regional problems. We are switching to a second internet provider tomorrow. So that is using a whole different cable line and technology. Right now we have glass fiber. That's the one that's having issues. We're going to be switching to DSL. We're going to have both internet service providers, so one will always be a backup. Right now I'm watching ACRS, so let's see if we can get some more trades on this one. Nice breakout right here. I like this move. I'm going to reduce my position size a little bit. If we can snag anything at 67, this is a bit what I've been waiting for here. Good to see some action on this one. Also, if you guys are tuning in on playback, don't forget timestamps in the video description below on all the live streams for the for the important areas to document. ACRS, nice spike there to 1223. This is a huge move. I was originally thinking, we're going to be maybe running to 1250 or so. Next major spot of resistance around 13. Crazy ticker here. Maybe we'll get a quick snag here, but right now we're in a classic stair-stepper formation. Let's see how this one goes. Remove the limit order for now. Put it at 75. Right now we're slightly up pre-market, 500 on TRX, and then at TRXC, ACRS, we're break even in NERV. We're actually a little bit down on NERV. ACRS, the only reason it says break even 0 is because we just have a limit order live on it. Nice healthy pullback there. Approaching some key levels of resistance above. This will be interesting to see if we have that energy to run to 13. I think I may have missed this move, unfortunately. I was constantly waiting for this 11 area to kind of break here. I was thinking we were going to get maybe a little bit more of a pullback, 30% rally from the last consolidation. I wonder if we're going to see something similar. And initially, oops, what was that? We had about a 90% rally. Then we consolidated to the downside a little bit, 16. Now we're having another rally, 30%. So I wonder if it's going to fizzle out a little bit more, like we saw before. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if you guys saw, but VIH taking BAKK back public, a Bitcoin cryptocurrency exchange. That one made a lot of headlines because Bakkt is famous for being an option for institutional investors. It's quite a big company, not to mention it's got quite the team behind it. So I'm going to be looking to VIH for possible SPAC acquisition to our portfolio today as well. I actually do already have a limit order on it right here. So let's see if we can get that accumulation. You can see right here we're at 1492 at the moment. Let's go back here to ACRS. Nice move on ACRS. I was a little bit too conservative on it though. Just a little bit unfortunate. Just missed this one. It is what it is. So most likely, since the internet's bad again today, I can't believe it's so bad again. It's ridiculous. It's been like 2 weeks now. So that's how long, you guys know how long it takes to get a new internet service provider in Berlin, around 2 weeks. Because literally ever since we started having issues with them, I got the new contract. So VIH, we are officially long VIH For our swing trade portfolio, we went long at 14.92. These guys are going to be taking BAKK public, guys. We'll be talking a little bit more about this ticker throughout the day today. I'll do a full synopsis on it. Right now, I'm kind of want to be focused on the small cap gappers though. Thanks, Gab. Appreciate it. Usually I would go through the whole entire watch list with you guys, but like my throat is still kind of killing me a little bit, and the more I talk, I just noticed it's crawling up in my ear. The more I talk, the more it hurts. So usually I'll be going through the whole watch list with you guys, but I'm not going to do it today. If you are curious in the watch list, it is in that first pinned comment. The first pinned comment. There's a link to it. So yeah. Overall for news, if you guys didn't know, Donald Trump actually became the first U.S. president in history to be impeached twice on Wednesday. Even 10 Republicans voted in favor of impeaching President Trump, so that's pretty big news. Also popping up here in the news, Wall Street Journal, Trump weighs in on pardoning over around 100 people, which is crazy, right before he leaves office. It's quite unprecedented, so to say, and people are quite confused about the whole situation and quite upset as well. Worth looking into on the Wall Street Journal. They have a good article about that. This is kind of an interesting one. Fiat Chrysler and PSA Group are so Peugeot and Citroën cars are merging to make a new EV company, which I find quite interesting to be doing that. That's a great probably approach to be addressing the EV market. I mean, we all see EVs popping up left and right. The new company is going to be called Stellantis. I think I'm saying that right. I'm not totally sure. Stellantis right here. And this is going to be after the merger of the two car companies. And that's going to be a big competition in the space. From Tesla and all the German auto manufacturers are really going to have to, I think they're scrambling, honestly, right now, because they are definitely, in line for giving up their kind of car dominance at the moment. So, I don't think a day goes by where we don't see a new EV company popping up. And right now, it's a little bit like a bubble. Everything's popping up, but soon there's going to be consolidation, and there's going to be some big winners after all this. Along with Tesla and some other EV companies. CCIV is another SPAC that's going to be taking Lucid Motors public. This is just one classic example of these companies that just, they come out and they start running like crazy. These SPACs that, look to acquire an EV company. It's just nonstop. I really got to stop talking so much, but there's so much to talk about. It's painful. INUV making a nice little trek to the upside. CHNR is having some difficult times right now. Big support around 225. I wonder if it's going to have a little bit of a reversal here. We're seeing some old names pop up as well. GEVO. I actually have TRXC on our main screen, so we can go to it. I'll keep this one open on the main screen. It's been quite aggressive pre-market, and this is really the one I was able to milk on the way to the upside here. I did do a little bit of trading on the downside, but I was very cautious with this area. This is really the one that's been paying the bills so far, pre-market trading. So if we just come over here quickly to a TR USA medical device company, 26 million float, which is a pretty high float. Mind you, we're always looking for those companies under 10 million float. 200 million market cap, machine vision system, robotic surgery. but they do have an offering here I'm a little bit nervous about, roughly like 125 or something like that. Yeah, 125. It's not the biggest offering, so it didn't affect the price as much as it might have would maybe expect. But still, it's an offering nonetheless. So, do want to keep that in mind. Oftentimes, companies can do multiple offerings back to back, and that can really crush a rally. And I think a lot of people might be a little bit nervous with that at the moment. Calm Down's wondering where my VIH limit is. I'm not sure. I guess it wasn't on video, unfortunately. It's at 1492. Let me quickly see if everything's looking good. You guys know. Yeah, okay. Wow, ACRS did not give up here. Continues its very strong momentum. I think this was another almost 30% rally again. 13.8. Flies right above the 13, hits 13.8. 15 is probably the key spot to be watching. Also around this 1620 zone. Go ahead and mark those two areas. 9:13 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Actually, we do have a little bit of time here to already talk a bit about VIH. Here's some top SPAC news. So we'll just actually start by saying CCIV. It looks like the merger with Lucid Motors has been confirmed. Well, actually, there's still no confirmation of the deal. Hold on, wait a second, Jan 15. No, this is old. I was just about to say there was news that came out today about it. Let me quickly see if there's anything. 17 hours. I believe it did come out. Oh, that was 4 days ago. Let's see, it was seeking ACRS. Sometimes the best thing to do is just go to this website and then look for investors. But it's not always being published. I actually don't see. Well, I still don't see any information, so I'll leave it at that. What I did want to talk about actually was right here, BAKKT SPAC merger news. Bakkt. To kick off this week, investors learned that cryptocurrency exchange Bakkt would be coming public via VPC impact acquisition. Importantly, this news follows a series of all-time highs in a variety of cryptos like Bitcoin, which I'm sure we are all aware of. So what does What else do investors need to know? One other thing that stands out there here is the growing mainstream support of crypto. This means Bakkt could be coming public at the perfect time. I totally agree with that. Very quickly, let's go to BTC, just the futures right here. So look at them. In a lot of these futures or larger exchanges, investment hedge funds, they use Bakkt. Bakkt is really institutional. So this is why it's really, really big news, because I think a lot of people are going to be jumping on this. And what happened here with my Overwatch? Hold on one second. Let me go back to the original. Yeah, okay, I think we just cleared it up here a little bit. And this, yeah, that's 9. Okay. So let's go to VIH very quickly. So right now I just went long VIH at 1492, which is right around here at the halfway house. Clearly there's big support here. We got the 9 EMA. This is a hot new SPAC. I didn't really want to risk it too much that I was going to miss this run. Ideally, I would like to see it move over the previous high and then maybe take some profits into the 20s or hold into the future merger deal, which I have yet to find the date on that for. I don't know if you guys are aware. The old CEO left for the US Senate. I thought this was quite interesting. If you actually go to her Wikipedia page, this is quite the CEO of the company. So this was already updated, was previously she CEO of Bakkt. So now they have Gavin Michael. I don't know so much about Gavin Michael. Let's stalk his LinkedIn quickly here. So yeah, VIH is definitely one that we're going to be looking at pretty hard. These are the articles that we were talking about a little bit before. Look at this, even Lil Wayne here might get pardoned by Trump. Keystone Pipeline is a big deal because Biden might be shutting this one down. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day, guys, for inauguration. Going to be just super interesting. TNX having some issues here. Oh, another nice rally on ACRS. Gotta say, quite impressive. I was not expecting this one to keep on rallying here. That's why I wasn't really looking at it. I see calm down talking about SOS. To acquire Canadian cryptocurrency technology provider. Feels like this company is almost trying to disguise itself as a SPAC because they are having issues with their own business. Well, it is a recent spiker in the past. Did find a little bit of a bottom, maybe in a bit of an uptrend over technically the 180-day moving average. So technically, this ticker does have some spikeability, but I just feel like there's other things worth looking at, so I probably won't be too focused on it today. TRXC is finding a little bit of a bottom. Kind of popping up here in our watch list. Nice little pop there, but that last sell-off was quite strong. 3.5% pop, not too shabby. We got another 6 minutes here before the market opens, plenty of time. Let's go keep an eye on ACRS, as this one's really showing the most potential at the current time. I just hit that high at 15. I already have my time of force today. Just quickly looking at the swing trade portfolio right here. In case you guys are curious, these are our trade entry prices for the swing trade. So basically our cost per unit at this current time. ADT we have a sell order on for, and this is just the PLL since open, and then the daily PNL here. We actually just averaged down a little bit with CLOV. So let me quickly show you guys this one, CLOV. Really quickly go to the IRA again. Oh, we're already there. We've been holding this one since IPOC, since their merger. Shamath SPAC. So pulling back. It's been pulling back for quite some time. This is not really the whole entire stock. Let's see, when was that day it became? I think it was this one right here. This was a different stock that no longer existed. So they used the former ticker symbol CLOV. So yeah, ever since then it has been selling off quite a bit. Opened up here at 17.49 and currently down. So holding this one into that into the merger was actually not the right idea this time, but it is looking like it's finding a little bit of support, and hopefully from here we can start rallying back to the upside. Nerve having a little bit of issues. This is actually one of the only trade I'm red on. Well, the only ticker I'm red on. I did a few red trades with TRXC, but NERV really quickly here. We had this one was making a nice ascending triangle more or less, a little bit of a flat top breakout. Had a good breakout here. I kind of missed the breakout, but I thought we were going to see a little bit of a pullback here. I ended up buying here, but it kept on breaking down. So then I took a small loss on this one here. So this is the ticker that we are red on today. And yeah, so just kind of watching here, seeing what's going to be good on the open. And so far, ACRS definitely looks like that. I got to admit, CHNR does look like it has a lot of potential right around here at 226. This was originally one of the lead gappers on the day. Israel Communication Equipment Company, 61 million float, $250 million, so 250 million market cap. No real specific news on the company today, so it's not really having that much enthusiasm. But I gotta say, I think it could really start finding a lot of support here. I will put some alerts out, but I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to jump in on this one on time if it does. Another 48 seconds here before the market opens. All right, let's see what happens here. ACRS, here we go. Ooh, buddy, forgot to turn that down. TRXC dipping as well. Strong dip on TRXC, very, very strong. quite the open across the board. I'm being quite cautious right now. Don't really see anything to jump on. If TRXC breaks 5, I might consider jumping on it. 2.5, that is. It doesn't look like it's going to do it. No trades yet from me. Small sell-off here on ACRS. Remember, this one had a really aggressive pre-market. Usually means the open's going to be a little bit more sketchy, a little bit less favorable risk-reward. So that's why I'm not getting super aggressive on this ticker yet. That says PK. Let's see if it could break 20. That's the goal. Wow, GEVO is really taking off here. Talking about underestimating this one. I was watching ACRS, trying to be focused on that one, but didn't really get an entry. And then GEVO is just constantly blasting off here. Big move into 11.2. Here's a bit more of the pullback that I was waiting for originally in this area. It's really a bit of a slow trading day. Maybe that's definitely going to be good signs for a late day rally here somewhere. Bit of a sell-off there on GEVO. Yeah, I might start consolidating in this area. Definitely some, scalp opportunities here. Just really nothing I'm super interested in. This opening is trash. I was really excited for a little bit of activity here because I thought, early on, pre-market, we weren't really seeing anything too great. And then, we had that last little quick move right before the market opened on ACRS. And this one, seems to be the one that's really kind of leading the gang here a little bit. I'm actually happy that it looks like the stream's not delayed that much, which is quite nice. We're still having ridiculous buffering, but the delay today isn't that bad, which is at least a little breath of fresh air. I think ACRS still has a little bit of potential here. That makes it kind of interesting to follow, but across the board, it's just, and I just see so much disappointment that doesn't really make me too excited. All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap it. So we're going to be wrapping up today with $354 profit. My last trade was on NERV. Unfortunately, I took a little bit of a loss here on this one. That was right here. So we had a flat top breakout, nice momentum, good volume. I was buying in this area looking for that continuation, but never ended up getting it. So I stopped out here, which ended up being a good thing. Because it sold off another 10% before bouncing here a little bit. But ultimately, at best, if I held through that, I would have got out here, which is a lot of risk for no reward. So good thing we didn't hold that one. TRXC was really the winner. TRXC today, without a question, had a really good momentum on this little streak to the upside. But again, if you just go through the stats, I mean, this is not really a company that I was super excited about with these kind of stats. 96 million float, kind of big. Did have a catalyst though, which looked really, really good. So I did like the catalyst. I don't know. I'm just not super excited. Daily is really not really something that I'm super stoked about. Usually like first green days with big volume, or second maybe at best, but this is potentially fizzling out near the highs. And then we have ACRS, USA Biotech. Stats are a little bit nicer, under at least 50 million float. With Catalyst today, But ACRS, had a really aggressive pre-market, and since I started the stream at 9, I was not trading any of this, and this actually ended up being the best time to trade. So I missed out on all this beautiful run here, which is a little bit unfortunate. Into the market open, this was just a little bit choppy here. It wasn't looking that nice. There was attempts. Possibly trading this move here would have been the right idea. I thought we were going to actually end up flushing because these last flushes. So I missed this, 20% spike. I don't know. Right now it's kind of consolidating. We'll see what we get out of it. Ooh. I'm talking too much. Oh. Oh man, my throat really still hurts. ACRS, so it's near a lot of resistance here. I'm not super optimistic that we're going to break through this area, but if ACRS does have a break, I think this could be a great one to be trading, mid-morning, midday, a little bit less stoked about midday, but maybe during power hour. I mean, right now on the 5-minute, ACRS is looking like, it's setting up for, another rally here. So I think this one's looking pretty good. But at the same time, I'm not crazy optimistic with these kind of sell spikes. Makes me a little bit nervous, but who knows? We'll see what happens. I mean, right now the sell volume is quite light, so a lot of accumulation going on right here. This thing could rip past 16 and maybe into the 18, so we'll see how that one goes. I know BNGO is called out quite a lot today. I'm not trying to talk this ticker down anymore. It just really was not fitting my strategy, and it's not even a little bit unfavorable risk reward on this one in my eyes. But this actually ended up being one of the better tickers today in terms of some potential here. A little flushy, but if this is the best that we're seeing today, it really goes to show that this is not a day you want to be pushing the limit, because it's just not the nicest day. So no regrets here. I think I'm pretty happy ending where we're at, and then with our IRA account, let's see if we can hit some new highs again. I would love to see that. Obviously BFT and SSPK are kind of leading the pack today, so let's pull those up very quickly here, see how they're looking. ADT, nope, BFT, here we go. Yeah, this is a critical spot here to break. So this is what I've been waiting for. Really excited here. Would like to see a bit more volume, but the day is still young, so could be coming up on that. And CLOV is the one we averaged down a little bit today in the 13s. So happy that we were able to average down. Where was that? It's not showing at the moment. It's a bit unfortunate. That was, I think, somewhere in this area. And then what else? GOEV selling off a little bit. Hillian, also struggling quite a bit at the moment. MCAC, MBAC. Here we go, SSPK. This is actually one of our smallest holdings, and it's doing so well. We're only long around $2,000 on this one, 2.5 thousand. It's going good, so we're looking for that break at 20, and if we get the break at 20, I might do a little bit of structuring on this one, close and maybe buy back. It's always hard to do that though. Easier said than done. So right now, we're getting quite close to going up 100% on this ticker. So it's been a good, not 100, 50%. We're over 50% on the way to 100. So it's been a good run on this one. If we get over 20, then that's where I really want to be potentially closing this one out. THBR, this one's, in my eyes, really getting ready for a rally. VIH, pretty happy in this general area. So let's see how it performs from here on out. YTEN. We all know that ticker. I feel like we've traded this one so many times. I wish TD Ameritrade was showing those trades. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I can't believe Mariah and Mara had such a strong run. Well, I mean, I believe it based on what cryptocurrency did, but wow, that was really impressive. All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap it up here. Thanks again for tuning in, everyone. I will see you then first thing tomorrow morning. Always, guys, stay safe, make some awesome trades. Smash that like button on the way out. I really do appreciate that. A little bit of a slow day here overall, but, we're still wrapping up with some profits, so, can't complain. And, yeah, hopefully tomorrow we're going to have good internet. I'm freaking praying to baby Jesus. We'll hope for the best, guys. I'm out of here, so I'll see you guys next time. Ciao, ciao, guys.